It's always kind of interesting to me when I'm driving from San Diego to Tijuana, Mexico. Those lights that you see in the background there, that is not San Diego, that is Tijuana. It's actually darker on the California side. So it's kind of interesting when you drive up into Tijuana, Mexico. Hello and welcome to another PedrozaTravel adventure. As you can see, we are headed down south to Tijuana, Mexico, just over the border in Baja California, from California, United States to Baja. And we're going to the International Airport in Tijuana. I like to park over in the parking lot in Tijuana because it's cheaper and I feel it's safe there. Also in this video, we're going to go see the new AIFA airport, which is the new airport in Mexico City. As you can see in this video, we crossed over at night, which is not something that we usually recommend, but the tickets at night from the Tijuana airport to AIFA airport were really cheap. We only paid $50 for this air flight. So when you do that, you need to make sure that you go all the way to the right when you're crossing by land, because you need to go to the declaration area, which is all the way on the right. You'll look for a sign that says algo de declarar, something to declare, and you're going to go in with your passport and get your passport stamped in the aduana building. That's the customs building, as opposed to getting it stamped in the airport. If you do that, it's cheaper by land. It costs about $30 for a 6-month tourist permit, or it's free if it's under 7 days. So welcome into Tijuana, Mexico. Getting to the airport by car is very easy. All you have to do is follow the signs. You pretty much go through what's called the Via Rápida, which is kind of their version of a highway. Just follow the signs all the way through and you'll get up to what is called Cuauhtémoc Avenue. This is us driving up Cuauhtémoc Avenue at night. As you can see, in Tijuana, Mexico, it's busy at any time of the day. This is at 11 o'clock at night on a Friday night in Tijuana, so it's pretty much always busy. You'll know that you're on Cuauhtémoc Avenue because it goes up the hill and it goes all the way up to the border itself. So you just follow this road all the way up until you reach the border itself, and then when you reach the border, which you won't be able to go any higher than that, you turn right. Here we are making our right-hand turn at the border. We're now on Airport Road. You'll know you're on Airport Road because on the left you will see the U.S. border wall, and on the right is the airport border wall. So you're in between two border walls. The key to this road is to look for the blue E. When you see the blue E coming up on your right, you'll know that you need to turn right. That'll take you into the long-term parking lots. So you can see as we're coming up, you're going to see this blue sign, this blue E sign. When you see that blue E sign, make sure you're in the right lane because you're going to turn into the long-term parking lots. Now, when you turn up into these long-term parking lots, don't go to the first parking lot. That's the employee parking lot. And don't go to the second and third parking lots. Those are actually rental car parking lots. You're going to go all the way down this road until you see the green sign that says estacionamiento. It'll be in green and it'll say 250 pesos. Right here. Here's the sign. It says 250 pesos per day. You just drive in right here where it says estacionamiento, 250 pesos, and then you push the little button to get a little ticket. And when you push the button to get a little ticket, the lever will come up. And when the lever comes up, you can park anywhere you want in this parking lot as long as there's a free space. It's as simple as that. They do have 24-hour security in this parking lot, so I feel that this parking lot is really safe. But one thing I will say about this parking lot is that it's very big. So wherever you park, make sure you take a picture or somehow mentally note where you parked, or you might find it hard on the way back to find your parking spot. The way that you pay for this parking lot is over where those blue lights are. There's like these little ATM machines. You put your ticket in that ATM machine. You can pay with credit or cash, and then you pay for it, and then you drive out. You come to the exit sign here, and then you have to put your receipt in the slot here, and it will open up the gate so that you can leave. There is a 24-hour shuttle service from the long stay parking, and it comes about every 20 to 30 minutes, and it drops you off right at departures for the Tijuana International Airport. So it's pretty convenient. From here you can just walk right into the International Airport for Tijuana. According to my thing over here, this way, Denise, there's a entrance this way. This is a little tip for the Tijuana International Airport. If you're coming into the Tijuana International Airport, right by the Carl's Jr., there is a VIP lounge entrance if you have Priority Pass. So if you have Priority Pass, you can go into this entrance where it says VIP Lounge, and it gets you into the airport without having to go through the regular security. But it only works if you have Priority Pass. So this is the Priority Pass Lounge in Tijuana International Airport. It's a pretty big lounge. I liked it. They were very accommodating. There's Wi-Fi in there, and they do give you food. I got some paninis and I got some really good minestrone soup in there, so it was a nice way to spend a few hours before our airplane flight. The Tijuana International Airport has really expanded over the years. There's now 3 main terminals, so you really need to check on the big board when you come inside of the Tijuana Airport to make sure you are at. So there's basically 3 sections with 10 gates each. We happen to be in gate number 10 for this flight, so we were in the middle one. That's not too bad. Here's what the gates look like. It's a very modern airport. The boarding for Volaris was pretty easy. They just tell you what boarding number you are. There's usually 3 to 4 boarding numbers, and you board onto your flight.
Hemos llegado a tiempo. Pronto llegará el momento de bajar del avión.
One thing about the new AIFA airport is that it is really big. There's lots of runways. It's kind of empty. I didn't see a lot of other planes there, but you will end up taxiing for a very long time at this airport. Check out this control tower. It is the second largest control tower in all of Mexico. It's really tall. It took us a really long time to taxi over to our gate. But check out this gate area. I think we were the only plane landing at this time. It's such a big airport, but what struck me the most was that there wasn't a lot of other airplanes. You can tell that this airport really hasn't gotten a lot of flight time, but they've made it so that in the future it will hold a lot of different international flights. Well, we arrived here at the AIFA airport. It definitely looks more modern. It's a lot bigger than the Mexico International Airport. And they have moving sidewalks here, which is good because there's like a lot of different gates here. This airport was very modern, and the moving sidewalks kind of reminded me of the Istanbul International Airport. So be prepared to walk a long way to get to the exit. Now, this is going to sound kind of silly, but if you get the chance in the new AIFA airport, you really want to go check out the bathrooms. This bathroom was in the arrival section, and it was Lucha Libre themed. Usually I wouldn't take a picture of a bathroom, but this bathroom was pretty cool.
Yeah. And, you know, the parking stuff, I don't know them all, but, right, like...
I took a few pictures while I was in the bathroom because it was all Lucha Libre.
Yeah, because you had...
Originally, when the airport opened, there was a complaint that there wasn't a lot of places to eat. Okay. But that has changed a lot. There are definitely a lot of places to eat at the new AIFA airport now, including various sit-down places. So if you needed something quick, you could go to that little corner store place. There's an asado place. That's quick, like sit down, full sit down. There's a Starbucks here.
Yeah. No, there's no. Well, they
Military Recruiter Center. If you want to join the military, you can do that at the new airport too. Oh, there's an HSBC Bank office here. Looks like a little. Oh, they got tacos here. Okay, you can get a combo for $2.40. This is Quetzal. There's like a fresco place. I don't know what that is.
Oh, let's go.
It means fresh. But it just looks like a little stand. Like a. I understand. So far, this place with the tacos looks like the best place to be. But my wife and I decided to go to the taco place, but my son decided to go to Subway. The ingredients are what?
More limited, but it's an airport, so
Yeah, it's an airport Subway.
it's the same. I'm pretty sure if I ordered the same thing back at home, I'd get the same taste.
I ended up
That
ordering
looks good.
some chilaquiles, which is basically Mexican nachos. And then my wife got some extra ranchero beans, which is kind of like a bean soup dish. The new AIFA airport is north. It's actually in the state of Mexico. It's not in the city of Mexico. And so it's about an hour north of Mexico City. And there's various ways that they're developing to get from the AIFA airport to Mexico City. But right now, the only way to get there is by bus.
But they're building it.
But they are developing a train that will be coming soon and some other transportation options. You can also get a taxi service there, but that's probably expensive.
This will be the big deal.
This space right here is the terminal for the new train station that will connect Mexico City to the new AIFA airport. It's not operational yet, but it was interesting walking through the station, which you have to do anyways to get to the bus station. This is the bus station that's at the AIFA airport. It cost about 200 pesos, about $10 US, to get from the airport to Mexico City. Or what we did is we took a bus that took us down to the southern bus terminal, because we were actually going on to another adventure that would need to take us from the southern bus terminal. The bus ride itself took about 50 minutes, so you should probably account for about an hour to get from the new international airport to Mexico City itself. It was a nice bus ride, very scenic. Also, random fact about the new international airport: when they were constructing this new airport and then when they had to dig the foundation, they found mammoth bones. And so there's actually a mammoth museum at the new international airport. Well, there you have it, a quick trip from Tijuana, Mexico to the new AIFA airport in the state of Mexico. Hope you enjoyed the journey. If you did like this adventure, please subscribe, because this adventure was just the start of another adventure to a Pueblo Mágico in Mexico that you're not going to want to miss. All I'm going to say is it's full with lots of sparkly stuff. So we'll see you on the next adventure. Thank you for watching.